Holy sh. Oh shit! Guys, Turdley's been stuck to the ceiling for a minute. Hang on, I have an idea. Alright, I guess he's not coming back. Oh! That's right. Welcome to the Glendale Archives, my friends. I've been wanting to react to this series since, like, this video came out, but I was just like, you know what? There's like 2 videos out on it. I'm gonna wait for it to pile up. And boom, now it's super popular. There's another one coming out in 1 hour. So we're gonna watch all of them. Yay! From what I've gathered, this analog horror is about being the last person on Earth. Everyone's disappeared and you're left all alone. Or are you? Glitch effect. The world is empty, everything is mine. Let's get into it. Links to all the original
About a week
videos
ago, I decided that I had to leave the city.
in the description.
It's been forever since I've seen another human.
Wow. Whew. Get your water.
The city was just getting way too dangerous. I was pretty much barricaded inside my apartment.
What was that? I heard something there. Nope.
Except to occasionally grab some supplies.
Yeah, I gotta get all the food.
Nesters started showing up near my apartment, and then another.
What? What is that? Nesters? Ugh. All right, dude, whose grandpa decided to act in this? This is crazy. This looks really cool. Do you hear it?
I realized it wasn't the place.
Wow.
It was my routine, so I had to leave.
I'm fucking sad, dude. I knew something was special about this.
I decided to make my way upstate to my childhood home.
Ah, okay.
It's deep in the suburbs. The population is obviously lower, so...
Yeah, that's not creepier at all.
It's also vacant. It has been for a while, which makes it feel safer.
Really?
Fewer places to hide, which means...
True.
Fewer reasons to move.
This is really cool. This
a lot of times
so cool.
I think I'm alone in a house, but... I'm not. Being here, I feel safe. I feel...
Was there something there? Hang on. Wait, yeah, there was. Oh!
I feel safe. I feel somewhat comforted because I know the history that's in these walls.
Ew.
I figure...
PlayStation?
If I'm gonna go down, I want to go down here.
Totally fair. Log entry. Home.
It cut my travel time in half if I walked through the mountains rather than around. But first I needed to navigate the interstate roadways.
I have so many questions, dude. What happened? I remember I would always have, like, fantasies about, like, what I would do if everyone in the world disappeared.
Take a look at this.
Pretty. Okay, there's a little houseboat.
Eventually,
That's cool.
nighttime began to set in.
Blue hour. Dude, this is so cool. I'm gonna say dude a lot in this video. This is already so much better than I thought it would be. And we're 3 minutes in. The production value is spot on.
So it's getting pretty dark out, and I'm picking up a nester about maybe a quarter mile out. It's just getting too dangerous to continue on foot. I have to find like a mountain house or something. I know there's some up in these mountains. Just gotta find one. And I pray it doesn't get too dark, because then it's gonna be impossible to see one.
Oh my god. No flashlight, no nothing. Only the light from the camera. Please find something. It's getting darker. It's still getting darker.
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
This dude, balls of steel. I would have been dead already. What do the nesters do? Like, why do they call like that?
Alright, I did take a look at my map, but there is a clearing up north here. I'm gonna pray that it is not a site for some previous architecture or something. I'm praying that it's a house or something, because it is not getting lighter.
Yep, it is so blue.
I gotta turn this thing off for a while. As luck would have it, I stumbled upon a house deep in the woods.
Oh, he's being chased, dude. Hell no. This dude is too calm. North house. This is so cool. Yeah, let's just walk in eerily. Ooh. I'm getting flashbacks to that one Mandela catalog volume. My bad. Ooh. Lincoln Logs? Shout out Lincoln Logs, dude. That couch is low-key comfy as hell. I love cabins. They can be so creepy, though. Hi.
The house was warm and cozy. It was a safe haven in the midst of a snowy desert.
Got the fire going.
Got a nice fire going.
That's what I said.
His signal's getting pretty weak, so
Lost him.
I'd say he's
Maybe.
probably about 3 miles out now.
Damn, I can reach that far?
So-
Cool.
I think we're safe here for the night.
I have so many questions, like why the walkie-talkie? Why did they come up on there? If anyone has any theories, please drop them in the comments. I have no idea what's going on. Alright, good night. Oh no. Ooh, found you.
The next morning when I woke up, I couldn't believe the view that was hiding in the dark the night before.
Whoa. This is gorgeous. I'm so jellyfish. I want to go here.
It had been a while since I'd seen anything that beautiful.
So freaking blue.
I stayed for a while longer, took part in some activities that
I
made
love
me
this.
feel normal.
This is so cool.
This is Tricky Spinner D copy.
Is he trying to see if there's anyone else? Where did
Eventually,
everyone go?
It
Sorry.
was time to leave.
Aw, but I liked this place, man. So he always has to keep moving, otherwise they'll find him?
After a while, I could feel the air was changing. The trees were getting more sparse. The snow was melting a little.
Yep. And there's no electricity
I was
either.
descending from the mountains. Before I knew it, I began seeing familiar
Water tower?
landmarks.
Okay. Radio
But the
towers.
evening snuck up on me quick that day, and I was still a few miles from home.
Oh no. Again? The diner. Oh, you hear them calling? Ooh.
Alright, I found it a diner.
I mean, it's still neat. How long has he been alone?
I sat for a moment, weighing whether it was worth turning
Ooh.
on the electricity and opening up the kitchen. Since the kitchen and dining room had no windows, I decided it would be safe.
Aw, wait, this is so pretty. I love this.
I brewed myself a cup of French roast coffee.
That is so charming. I want to go here. I just want to go to all these locations. This looks so cozy.
The warmth and familiar comfort of the drink lifted my spirits,
That's good.
easing me towards the promise of a long sleep in a warm building.
This is like so poetic. Yep, sleep in the booth.
I guess this spot is as good as any to park up for the night. I'm gonna sleep in this booth. I've slept in worse. Night.
Good night, dude. I'm waiting for something horrible to happen.
Finally, I had reached a very familiar site, the
Home?
edge of my neighborhood.
Yeah, cool.
I had made it home.
Dude, that must be so like comforting and relieving.
All right, my house is just beyond this hill here. So we're getting in early. I'm glad about that. I gotta move because it's getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is starting to set here.
I'm like trying to look to the side and see if I see anything.
So here we go.
Yep, leverage.
I gotta be mindful of these. There are steps here. It could be a nester, so I really gotta be careful. There it is.
What?
All right, I think I'm gonna go.
Wait, what? Where?
There it is.
Where? Bro said there he is and then it's just nothing. Oh, maybe in there? Ugh.
All right, I think I'm gonna go.
It's so subtle.
Seems like the best route.
Don't like it.
I had to be quick because I really didn't want a nester to see me approaching the house. Oh, please, younger me, have forgotten to lock this. Luckily, the window is
Wow.
unlocked. I've learned a preemptive approach to entering a strange building. I'll leave my CB radio with the volume all the way up. Back up and give it some room.
Is that the basement?
If nothing comes, I generally know it's safe. I think we're good.
The people
Entered
good.
through the basement and gave
That's
it
not
a
what it said.
walkthrough.
Alright. How's this basement, dude? He said younger me? How long have we been by ourselves, man? Ooh. Oh, hell no. Fuck this, dude.
Furnace room.
Furnace room. These subtitles are auto-generated by like,
Better check the wine closet.
this dude has a wine closet? Oh, hell no. I just know there's hella spiders.
Clear.
I mean, I like spiders. I have tarantulas as pets,
Walking
but
upstairs into the living room,
still
I
gives
was
me the
struck by all
heebie-jeebies
the
and
memories that flooded me.
This is where we spend most of the time.
Felt like time had left me behind.
wow. Okay. This is a cute little place. There's absolutely nothing in the house. Hi, camera.
Gas doesn't work.
I even found proof that I
Gas
was once
doesn't
here.
work.
My and a childhood friend's name that we etched inside the wooden beams. That gave me a sense of comfort. I don't know why.
Because he probably thinks that, like, he woke up in an alternate reality or something. Like,
was my
sometimes. So why are all these
Gotta check
houses
this door,
vacant?
please.
Okay. What is he going to do if something is in there? You know?
This was my brother's room. He used to look a lot bigger.
It's still clean. Uh-oh. Please don't be something in here.
Typically by now, we would have run into somebody. A nester. I'm pretty sure this house is clear, which is good. A lot of these homes are furnished, which means that there's more resources in the house. More resources just means more, like, trouble you can run into.
Okay. So that's why they're called nesters, because they want to nest in... It's like mice.
I
God.
forgot about the attic.
There's probably something up there. I don't like it.
Okay, I think we're safe.
Are we sure?
So, this is a great place to nest right here because I can put a fire in this fireplace. I can cook some food on the fire because the gas stove's not working. And here's the big thing. Plenty of routes out. So I can escape through this big door. Plenty of windows. I can escape back through and through the basement. Or I can go over here in the kitchen where there is 2 exits.
Right,
I prefer
okay.
not to go upstairs because that's a place
I'm
where
like
I've
trying
been
to see if there's
before.
anything on the
main
sides.
thing is there's nobody here. There's no one living here now. So,
Are we sure?
and that means that I can park up right here. I got some bread, some cheese, some butter, some garlic, and I'm gonna get a good night's rest. And we'll see, maybe I'll stay here a couple days. Because there's a lot of other things around this area that I would like to scavenge for potential. Thanks. Could be some good stuff around here.
It was getting dark, so I began setting up my room for the night.
This is so sick, dude. I'm trying not to talk over the dialogue. I'm like so focused on like subtle things because
So it's
keeps
nearly
cutting to
nightfall,
random
so
shit.
I think it's a good time to start building the fire. Now with the fire, I like to start with a 3-layered base, a 3-log base.
This
gives
dude
the
has done
embers
this
a place
many
to fall
times.
and continue to burn. Without a solid
So many
base,
questions, man.
The embers just fall, hit the stone, and then they burn out. So this will help our fire last a lot longer.
Totally.
Next, we're gonna build walls around the base. I like a Lincoln log pattern myself. Usually I
We saw
build these
Lincoln logs
walls a lot
earlier.
higher, but I'm gonna be cooking a grilled cheese on this later. So
Dude, I had grilled
log
cheese
on
this
top.
morning.
Yeah, you want to give everything a destination.
That was my last
you know?
meal, dude.
The embers go down, the flames go up. So next, we're gonna stuff the fire with some of the debris I got earlier. Got some sticks, and of course, Old Faithful, some dried up leaves. So I'm gonna put some sides.
Alright, I like this dude.
This is a concoction actually my grandfather taught me. He was a farmer.
What was that?
This is a concoction actually my grandfather taught me.
Oh, it's just some
He was
dust.
a farmer.
I thought that was like a hand on the side.
He was very, very skilled in woodworking and tractor mechanics, so he always had sawdust and old motor oil lying around. And one day
Wow.
he decided to combine them, and what resulted was a very slow-burning concoction, and we called it fire starter. So sprinkle some of this on top, some in the entryways. That's a good old fire. I like that.
I felt safe for the first time in weeks, and then I found it.
It's nearly
Oh,
dark.
fuck this, dude.
And I'm a little freaked out right now because, like an idiot, I didn't check every nook and cranny of this place, and I found this. I found a nest.
A nest?
I mean, this is the room that I came in at. So like, I was just so damn eager to check the rest of the house that I didn't think to open this freaking closet.
Oh no. Dude, screw this. I can't see. Family photos. Is that his parents? Okay, so there, yep, that is indeed a nest.
I'm just like freaked out because it's too late to go anywhere else. I don't know if this is a live nest.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
like
know if it's abandoned or not.
Window is open.
Oh my god.
There's a lock on the door upstairs, and I'm just gonna lock it.
Dude,
Lock all
my
the
camera's all
doors.
scared
It
and
should be
freaked out,
fine.
dude.
I just pray that's a dead nest. It could very well be. I mean, that happens all the time.
Dude, I just got filled with so much dread.
It's just they never leave their sleeping bag. They never leave their pillow. I mean, why would you do that unless you were coming back?
I couldn't let it break me. It was too dark to leave. I told myself
Oh
I
my
was
God.
old, inactive. I hadn't done anything to wake it. I had stopped at the market along the way to get some ingredients for grilled cheese.
Okay, so I have 2 slices of white bread, 2 slices of cheese, and some butter. I also found a clove of garlic nearby, so I'm going to cut that up and mix it in with the butter. Let's start with chopping the garlic.
We get a grilled cheese tutorial. Hell yeah.
So I threw that garlic all into my iron cast pan. I'm gonna add some butter here that's going to melt.
Do
over
love
the
me a
fire.
good old grilled
Next,
cheese.
let's assemble our sandwich.
Yeah, get that fire going. Hell yeah. Boom. That's such a good fire. It's got like a little happy face. You see it? Fingers crossed that no one's actually... Like, I'm waiting for something to happen. It's too chill. Yeah.
Winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly cloudy.
How do we have a forecast?
Lower 60s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour.
All right, so this fire has died down enough so I can throw the pan on with the butter and the garlic. We're gonna let that butter melt. This is actually a great level of heat for this butter. It's not too hot, not too cold. Gives the butter time to melt without burning it. Butter is nice and melted, so I'm going to throw the sandwich on now. Cooking over an open flame gives the bread and the cheese a rich, smoky flavor, which you'd never get on a gas stove, which is nice, but it's tricky because the heat is intense and uneven, so you gotta be careful. The goal is to toast the bread and caramelize the cheese evenly. And it's
Caramelize
delicious.
the cheese. I've never heard that term before. Caramelizing cheese.
Oh yeah. I tend to like my grilled
I'm
cheese
enjoying
a
this
little
so much.
overdone. I never quite understood why people
feel
don't
so,
like
like-
their cheese caramelized. I mean, that's like the best part, you know, when the cheese hits the pan and nicely.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. This dude gets
Look
it.
at that.
I feel so
That is a
related to
grilled
this
cheese
guy.
there. That's
like,
good crunch.
that's a good grilled cheese.
Listen to this crunch. Woo.
Oh, can we get a cheese pull, please? Cheese pull? Okay, no
That's
cheese
fine.
pull. That's all good. Oh, now I just want a grilled cheese, man.
Oh,
I already had some. I'm good.
I can taste that smoke.
Please be able to finish it. You deserve it, man.
This is hitting the spot. I can't wait to just get warm and toasty in my sleeping bag. I'm tired. I walked a lot today, aside from the nest in the basement, which I think is dead.
Are we sure?
This was a pretty normal day, which I don't have a whole lot of those. Whatever potential threat that is beneath me in this house, this really makes up for it. Nice warm place to sleep. I haven't
He's
heard
so
anything
chill
either,
about this.
because I haven't heard anything in the basement, so that's good. I haven't heard anything in the perimeter. I like to keep my radio on. I keep my radio on for a few different reasons as I fall asleep.
Yeah.
One, this is an omnidirectional antenna, and it has a
Oh.
5-mile radius. So
Okay.
I can pretty much hear, you know, anything within a 5-mile radius, and then I can determine whether it's a friend or it's a threat. I can plan
Friend?
accordingly. Secondly is a lot of radio broadcasts run on loops, and they can be actually surprisingly useful. One of my favorite channels is the Weather Channel. See if we can get it.
The 2.54. and the relative humidity 86%. The wind was north at 5 miles an hour.
That's sick.
Yeah, so it's fully automated using unmanned meteorology stations around the U.S.
I had a feeling. That's so sick.
And
I
it
didn't know that.
transmits, you know, real-time weather data. So I
didn't know that radios had a weather station.
It's going to be tonight or what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, so I can plan. And thirdly, I like the sound of radio hiss and radio static. It just helps me sleep.
Yeah. White noise, man. This dude's chill as hell.
Man to hit the hay. Leave this on.
Yeah, I hope this dude has batteries for this thing.
And I'm gonna stay alert.
I would not feel comfortable next to that door, man.
Good night.
Good night.
I left my radio running that night. It just made me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell fast asleep.
Safe? Peaceful night?
I definitely hear something.
Oh, shit. There was a step. There was a step. Nope. 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 Did y'all hear that shit? Hell no. I'm not ready for this, dude. What does that do?
Hello?
Hello? Please don't be behind him. Please don't be behind him.
I swore I heard something, but I think I'm losing my mind.
Are we sure?
Just turn this off.
Dude.
Archivist here. Thank you for watching this log. We're continuing to restore and edit additional footage as more materials are uncovered. Being a part of the investigation, I want to extend a special thanks to our patrons who help sustain this archive. Welcome to all the new members.
Wait, this is so
If you'd like to support
sick.
this work, see unreleased footage, and help me determine what footage is released next in our subject story, you can find the link below. As always, stay vigilant.
Wait, that's so cool. Okay, so this entire YouTube channel is ran by the people that found the footage.
Day 4, squatting in this abandoned house.
What? What? I wasn't ready. All right, hang on. First off, that first video was so sick. That was great. This one's called The World is Finally Empty. Again, this was the first video that I saw in my recommended when I stumbled across this for the first time. I got nothing else to say. Let's just keep going. I'm invested. What's this dude's name again?
Okay. Day 4, squatting in this abandoned house. I haven't seen another person in 81 days. A couple days ago, I decided to
This was released
suit up
before the first
and
one.
head north into the surrounding
But this
hills.
takes place after the first one that we just saw,
We're heading
obviously.
out, so I hope I don't die.
I found a map here. Barely intact, but
Wow.
enough to help me navigate what was ahead.
Man, it is very chilly out today.
The premise is so cool. Dicks. I wonder how hard it was to find all these abandoned
I also
places.
keep my CB
What
radio
was that?
set to-
What was that? Was that a nester right there? I can't tell. It's a shopping cart. I thought that was like a head or like someone was in it.
I also keep my CB radio set to directional.
Okay.
Gives me some warning if there's some danger within 5 miles. So if I hear anything,
What year does this
Change
take place?
Yeah, I don't trust that. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna veer in a different direction.
Okay. As you should.
the map led me to 3 different locations: the mall, an underground concourse,
Why is everything so
and
abandoned?
some type of museum. Places that used to be crowded. The suburbs are empty, that's for sure.
Empty
Rows of
cars.
houses, all vacant. So I thought, if anybody's still out there.
What was that? Please tell me that was a mailbox. I think that's just a mailbox, but it looks like someone's standing right there. Cozy neighborhood, though.
If anybody's still out there, they'd be here.
I mean, I guess. Log 2, The Journey. This is so cool, man. Genuinely so sick.
When I reached the first
Cheers.
location, I felt pretty optimistic.
Okay. The mall. Wow. So what's the backstory if the archivists found all this like footage randomly and Patreon, like I saw that setup in the background at the end of the first one. Like that's modern day. So what is the story? I feel like his hair is shorter.
Unfortunately, I think this place is pretty empty. It really puts me on edge that I can see everything and there's really no place to hide here.
The series is just so subtle with things.
Let me go see if I can find out where that sound is coming from.
This is giving liminal space. Backrooms, yike. I love found footage, dude. This is so cool. Big ol' hallway.
Alright, let's see if any of these...
I didn't like that. Listen, dude.
Alright, let's see if any of these...
Why the breathing? Why the breathing? Fuck this. Oh my god. It's almost like... ooh, a little arcade. All the chairs are put up on the table. Still electricity. Old ass...
I had some quarters.
Yeah, old ass lamp and stuff. What year does this take place?
Can't believe these are still running.
I can't tell if it's 90s, early 2000s, or if it's like modern time, but he just like is using an older camera. I can't tell. Ceiling fan still working. That little bulb is missing. This is so interesting. I wonder how he found all these places. Like behind the scenes, like actual old, not remodeled, abandoned places. Like what? I want to know like the production behind it. This is so interesting. This looks straight out of like 2000. You know? Okay, there's a phone number over there. I'm hearing a voice. What's with the voice?
There's absolutely nothing in there. That was a recording
Huh.
of someone who I think has been here in the past.
Ooh. Fountain's still going? I'm so confused, man. I'm so freaking confused.
I spent around an hour and a half exploring the mall.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting pretty late, and I needed to keep moving. I also saw a figure that I've encountered before moving towards me. I call him Mr. Whiteout. He sounds harmless, but I don't know, something in me just doesn't trust it.
That doesn't sound harmless. Hang on, dude. I need to see this guy.
I also saw a figure that I've encountered.
Mr. Whiteout.
Call him Mr.
Ooh.
Whiteout. My next stop is a series of underground tunnels called Concourse B.
This is so cool. Oh, hell no. Why would you go there?
I expected public transit, you know, trains connecting nearby towns.
Where does this take place, too?
Instead,
Looks like
I
somewhere in
found
the
passageways
East
linking
Coast.
offices, food courts, state buildings, things like that. With the parking structures below, it must have been packed with workers at some point moving beneath the city.
What city is this, man?
You can get really cornered in one of those kitchens, or else I'd fry up a deluxe. I don't think I'm going to go too deep into this because it's very maze-like, and I don't want to get lost and not be able to get
Dude,
back
I
outside.
get so lost in malls. I would be so paranoid all the time. Does this dude, like, carry, you know, self-defense on him at all? Like, do we have a knife, a gun, both? Pepper spray?
Yeah, I should get out of here.
I was over there.
At this point, it was getting pretty dark, and I was 3 hours from home. I had a little fun on the way to the next location, and then, you know, I don't know what I was thinking, because it started to get dark out. Woo! It's like I lost 2 hours of my time.
Come on down to Guppy's Ice Cream. You'll free some now.
I deserve ice cream.
Like, I was playing with my radio and
Come
acting
down
like
the-
an idiot. It's
What?
too late to walk back. I was...
Okay, hang on. I can't process what's going on. It said come down to Guppy's Ice Cream and get a free sample, and he went. Do these have the ability to, like, hypnotize? And what was
It's too late
this?
to walk back.
What is that? That looks like a shirt. That looks like someone. Hello? Oh God.
I was lucky. Some of the towns I passed through still had working electricity.
Barely.
I assume they're connected to some industrial-sized power center that hadn't yet failed. When I got far from the cities, the darkness was pretty blinding. I hadn't seen a landmark in over an hour.
Dude. This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is
it appeared.
Advanced darkness. What'd he say?
Out of the darkness now, it appeared.
It?
It wasn't ideal, but I needed shelter. At any
On the
moment,
playground.
I couldn't run into a nester, so I had to do
Oh
something.
my God. What is that? I mean... Oh my God.
Into a
Ugh.
nester, so I had to do something.
Ugh. Okay.
So I slept inside the enclosed slide.
So they're like humanoid
It was not comfortable.
creatures.
but When I woke, I continued on my travels. The last place I visited was the taxidermy house.
I just realized there's no captions, my bad. Taxidermy house, I don't even want to know.
It used to be a family attraction. Walking through it now, I kept mistaking the stillness for life. Everything looked alive, but it wasn't. Just empty forms stuffed with microfiber.
This is weirding me out, man. This is super strange. My hair's bothering me. Giant elefante.
Hello, mammoth.
That's the mammoth. Alright.
I'm gonna take your little cub, or whatever you call it.
She's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again. His hair's shorter. Taxidermy weirds me out, man. I heard this story of like someone taxidermied their grandma and like put her in a table, and it was just like a decoration. Like what? I wouldn't be able to sleep. This is so
I feel like this guy
weird.
would really hate me if he was alive.
Probably. Are these wax figures or are these real bodies? These have to be wax, but with like real skulls inside.
Okay, I think we're leaving the jungle.
This is
What is
so
this, like
weird.
Aquatic World or something?
Whew.
One little room for the entire ocean. That's pretty generous.
I think I just saw someone. Right here. Look. He's being watched. That's crazy. Look, there's a whole ass figure right there. That is a whole ass black figure right there. And it dips out of sight. Look, you can see its leg. Hell no. Oh my God. I know. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I've been seeing shit out of the corner of my eye the whole time. Or like half of it's probably actually there, half of it's probably not. I don't know. Right before the cut. I know what you're doing,
Alright, I'm gonna get
asshole.
As I walked home,
He's being followed.
I thought about nesters. I really don't know much about them.
What was
Only
that? Okay, hang on. Oh my God, look at that. So vague.
Only that they can shift from calm to hostile in seconds. Once they settle
What
somewhere,
are they?
infestation usually follows. I've encountered that. They look human, but something is off about them. Something is just not.
Oh.
I'm glad to be back home in front of this warm fire.
Oh,
with this
hell no,
mug of
dude.
hot cocoa. I didn't find anyone, no, but maybe tomorrow I'll head south toward the water.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow, dude. Deuces. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm so glad I decided to do this today, especially when this one's coming out. This is crazy. That was creepy, man. I dig this so much. All right, before we go to the next one, I gotta feed a special someone. You guys know exactly who it is. All right, Loki hungry again. I asked my order some Taco Bell. I'll have some Taco Bell. This next video is 27 minutes, so it'll take about that time to get here. Does anyone know the Zan special? Here, let me re-educate you guys on the Zan special, right? 3 Doritos Locos Tacos combo with a Midnight Baja Blast, 2 bean burritos, a cheese quesadilla, and a large order of nacho fries. Sometimes with a Crunchwrap Supreme. But for now, I'm not feeling too hungry. I'm feeling hungry, but not too hungry. So I'm I'm gonna get the Doritos Locos Tacos and the 2 bean burritos. If you guys have Taco Bell, feel free to try out the Zan special. Listen to this amazing sound. All right, let's get to it. This next one is called The Nesters Found Me. I am not ready. It says I've watched these. I promise, I swear on my freaking left testicle, and maybe the third one too, that I have not watched these ever in my life. I don't know why it says that I've watched them.
All right, day 8 of
I'm not
squatting
forgetting.
in this house. It's been really nice, actually.
This
I've
is
been able
sick.
to sleep,
I'm loving this
shower,
series, man. This is
recharge.
like already quickly
I even managed to
becoming
get
one
the
of my
electricity
favorites.
Up and running. Not sure for how long. That means I have a working
I will
oven,
shut up now.
which is really great. I try not to turn on any lights, you know,
Oh,
especially
cool.
at night, because I don't want to attract any attention to this house. But last
call.
night I messed up like an idiot. I leaned against the light switch and I turned on the living room lights. The house lit
No.
up like a jack-o'-lantern. You know, just for a second. And now this morning I see someone out in the woods, you know, lurking around. Yeah, I see you. It could just be passing by. It could be.
Oh, he's so chill about this, man. Screw this. What? Hell. Hell. Oh, yeah, dude. Hang on, trick shot. Did not mean to do that. Almost broke my freaking
Could
water.
just be passing by. It could be nothing. But
Bruh, he was going like, hello, Marcus, if that is your real name.
you know, makes me nervous. I haven't seen him in a few hours, but it really makes me uneasy. So tonight, in addition to cooking my favorite meal, chicken parm, I'll be
Chicken
battening
parm.
down the hatches, tightening
Ooh.
the security, just
Home
in case
Aloneing that
whatever
shit. Hell
it is
yeah.
out there is, you know, isn't just passing through. First, I need to run out and get some groceries, so let's do that.
Hell yeah. The Nester / chicken parm. I like this a lot. Royo. Market Bistro. Wow. How does one find these old ass places? Unless it's like CGI. This looks really, really good.
Power's on in here. That's good.
Do we get hints at
need
like
a
when
few
this happens
different things.
throughout the year? Like when everything went blank? Wow. Was that someone? You're not slick, dude. You're not slick. There's someone right there. You see that? They're walking. They're walking just like we are. Hello, I'm a walking. Does he know about these? Why? Why was that so eerie? Aw, he's still paid. Gotta have strong morals.
You never know.
Never mind.
So as I mentioned, I need to prioritize security in this house tonight. I've identified about 3 weak points where an intruder could breach our defenses, and each requires its own special security system, if you will. Weak zone number 1 is the furnace room window. There's no lock on this window, so I've set up a tripwire, and about 7 feet 6 inches away, the average height of a nester, I've strategically positioned a knife
7
up.
feet? Wait, what?
And about 7 feet 6 inches away, the average height of a nester, I've
Wait a minute. Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's taller than my ceiling. From ground to ceiling, it's 7'4". This dude is taller than my ceiling. That's crazy. Oh my god. Imagine seeing that. You would tower like this. That's crazy. Hell no.
the tripwire will send the blade straight into the upper chest or the face. Weak zone 2, the basement door. Now the house is settled pretty unevenly, making this door impossible to keep locked. If a nester
That's
enters
fair.
through here, they'll hear a tape recorder in the next room playing my voice saying the following.
Don't hurt me.
Don't come in here, please.
The recording will lure them deeper inside, right into a sensor-triggered assault. Weak Zone 3, the porch passage door. Now this leads directly into the same basement door with the broken locks. When someone opens this porch door, the friction will strike matches against an igniter that I've rigged. And the matches will ignite a portable gas tank that's been slowly leaking gas all night, so
Oh my
hopefully
God.
burning any nester who tries to breach that passageway. And I've also installed noisemakers on all the door handles, so hopefully I'll
Are we
hear
gonna
them
get
coming,
anything on
and I'll see
camera?
them coming, and that these traps will keep them out. And I'll be able to sleep safely tonight.
Nightfall/dinner. I'm ready, dude. This is so cool. He home aloned the fuck out of this house, dude. 7'6".
All right,
He's
I'm gonna fillet
crazy.
the chicken now.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna tenderize it. This ensures that the chicken is gonna be nice and even all the way around.
I love the cooking
I'm
tutorials.
gonna put some of this chicken in flour so it absorbs some of the moisture and so the crispiness will stick on.
Can this dude just like have a side career in doing like cooking tutorials?
Oh,
Oh no. Dude, that reminds me of when I was that reminds me of when I was baking with my friend. She cracked it and it just like went
1, 2, 3. Crack!
next we'll dip the chicken
in the
in
egg.
the egg batter.
Yup.
Now it's time for what makes the chicken good. Panko.
Panko.
Technically, the panko makes it like a chicken katsu. Some grated parm.
Okay.
That's gonna caramelize really nicely on the chicken. Now some salt and pepper.
Dude, I bet this is fire.
Mix this
Also that
all
voice
up.
crack. Ooh. Bro, this is just making me so hungry. I'm so glad I have food on the way. I would cook, but my frickin' roof leaked again. I accidentally left a frickin' so the laundry
Now it is
room.
time.
The laundry room is above the kitchen, right, in my apartment. And my neighbor's the only one that has a laundry room. So we just kind of coexist with it. Someone put a washcloth in the drain and I accidentally left it in there. And this washing machine is old as fuck. So it like filled up. And as it was sucking down the water from the washing machine into the drain in the laundry room sink, the washcloth got sucked into it, overflowed through the entire cycle, dripped down into my kitchen, and now it's just soaked everywhere. It sucks. This happens all the time. Am I living with black mold? Maybe. That would
To
explain
add the
a
oil
lot.
over an open flame, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get this oil nice and hot.
Hey, the gas is back.
Now you know the oil's ready when you dip the chicken in. It sizzles. Oh, is that ready? That is ready. I'm actually gonna lower the heat. That's insane.
Oh, dude, this
Now,
is
personally, I
making me
like
so
when it's
hungry.
very golden brown. I don't like when it's too pale. I like when it's crispy.
Yeah, dude. Ooh. Dude. I just know that shit is frickin' bus. Makes me so frickin' hungry.
Right, so let's
I might
get
try this
ready
recipe.
to broil the mozzarella cheese on.
I've never made that before. Maybe I'll try it later.
All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna throw this into the oven and broil it.
How long? How long, though? I love the cooking tutorial. This is great.
I figured while the chicken parm is cooking, I'm gonna set up my sleeping quarters for the night, make a fire,
Hell yeah.
set up my sleeping bag. I was sleeping in the living room before, but to be honest, it's too far from an exit. And given that there was that stranger outside earlier,
Yeah,
makes sense to be close to the exit, you know, in case anything happens. It makes
Yeah.
it convenient, you know? Kitchen's right here, can make a midnight snack. Set
Exactly.
up the fire for the
You have less escape routes, though. Oh. Oh, this dude's wearing 2 layers of pants. I thought this dude just got naked as fuck.
And we can't forget the sauce. This particular sauce I found, it's called Michael's of Brooklyn. Tomatoes, fresh
Okay.
garlic, fresh basil, Italian olive oil, oregano, fresh parsley, salt, black pepper, and
Dude.
nothing else, it says in big exclamation points.
Okay.
I read that.
Oh, the new episode of the series just dropped. It's 5. It's premiering right now as we speak. I will get to it. Don't worry. I will get to it. I'm having so much fun. This is so comforting. Like, this is low-key a comforting horror series. Like, these parts specifically. I hate the exploring
You always
parts.
put
It
the sauce on
freaks me out
last
so
so it doesn't
much.
get soggy. And of course, last but not least, basil.
Nice.
And that is it. Bon appetit.
Chicken parm. Yeah.
I'm so hungry. Let's see how this tastes.
Taste test. Oh, yeah. I just know that shit hits.
It's amazing.
Dude, this is so
I've
sick.
not had chicken parm in forever.
I don't think when was the last time I had chicken parm? I don't remember. It's been years, man. Probably.
All that walking around today got me hungry.
Yeah, this dude's gotta be eating
That
good.
guy really freaked me out outside.
Yeah.
I think that anxiety just takes a lot out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I made 2.
Yeah. Always make 2, man. Always make 2. One's never enough.
There's like nothing like really good chicken parm. So you really have to tenderize it and flatten it out so it becomes more like a chicken cutlet. I haven't got like restaurants where you go and you get the chicken and or any dish and it's like not good. It's like you should be losing sleep to make sure that your chicken is flavorful. You go to a chicken place and like the skin comes off the chicken, all the flavors on top, it's in the skin. And then like the chicken itself is just like bland.
Dude, that's so real.
You know, what are you doing?
Exactly.
I miss restaurants. I miss people cooking for me. Glad I learned a few recipes.
Yeah, dude.
Was it the supermarket?
I am so inexperienced with cooking, I'm not gonna lie. This would be nice to try, though. Seems simple.
Oh, man. I'm lonely tonight.
Aw.
Particularly lonely. Just sort of missing some camaraderie, I think. I tell you what I don't miss about people right now. It's feeling in debt to people. You know? Emotionally more than anything.
Oh, wow. That's
You
real.
know, being predator to other people's unresolved issues. Feeling obligated to give my time.
I mean, with loved ones, that's one thing,
I
but
always would
like...
put boundaries around my time. And sometimes I felt like I had to lie to people because people can be really selfish with your time. If they thought that they could get more from you, they take it. You know?
This is real. This
That's
is
what I
really
always
real.
hated about having a job. There was always this sense that when you work for someone, they expect you to squeeze every bit of time they can out of you because they're paying you. And they're not going to pay you for nothing.
Right.
You know, there are people who believe that because they're giving you money, the money that they know you need to live, they can take advantage of you.
Yep. Dude, the
They
social
assume that
hierarchy is
if you need the
crazy.
job, you'll do whatever they ask, no matter how stupid or pointless it is, because after all, they're paying you. I don't miss that. Money created this like really sick relationship with other people. Once someone gives you money, it becomes a trap and it's really hard to escape. You know, I used to hate having a boss breathe down my neck. Ugh.
I'm so glad I
I'd work
never
an
had to
8-hour
deal with
shift,
that,
and
dude.
honestly, I'd only
Shout out you guys.
probably only worked 2 of those hours.
Oh my god.
The rest of the time, I just walk around with my clipboard, pretending to be busy. I'd move quickly, you know, like I had somewhere important to be, just to look productive. That's what a boss likes to see. Motion. They want to see you doing something, even when the real work only took like 2 hours, you know. You know, if they catch you sitting, they get pissed. Even if there's nothing left to do.
Yep.
You know? So I'd fake it. I'd walk around, look
This is
busy,
like a tale as old
you
as
know,
time.
Make them feel like they're getting their money's worth, but they weren't. It's like they'd rather see you miserable and in motion than calm and at ease. Makes no sense. It's like they need to see struggle to feel justified in paying you. So
Yeah.
I
Oh
pretended.
my god.
Because if I didn't,
Yeah.
I'd get shit for it, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
And life is
That's
already
so
hard
real.
enough, you know? You don't need someone coming down on you for being efficient, you know?
Wow, this is a really
Yeah, I know.
meaningful
If-
series.
If I said that to an employer or a business owner, they'd probably think I'm the worst type of employee. But, I mean, come on, man. Do you expect me to care about selling bullshit plastic products while I'm spending my finite time being here. Now, I know it wasn't my boss, you know, personally, but it was what he represented, you know, it was the whole system.
Yeah.
Built so like rich people could get richer and everybody else sort of wastes their time.
Yep.
And maybe if I wasn't forced to make money, I'd have time to foster the skills that truly make an impact, but that isn't realistic though, so.
Yeah. Realistic. Dude.
As much as I miss my family, they kept asking me to get a cell phone. I remember thinking to myself, like, no, I'm not doing that, you know? Because once they knew I had a phone, I'd be available to them all the time. And I don't want to be available to people all the time. Sometimes I'd even lie. I'd say, I'm going to be out when I was actually going to be home, just so I had an excuse not to answer.
That is so real.
Yeah,
oh my God,
maybe
this
that's
dude.
selfish. Maybe I just, didn't
I
want to talk.
relate to this guy
Maybe
so
I just
hard
wanted
right now.
to be left alone.
Dude, this is so real. This
Getting
is so
a cell
freaking
phone
real.
felt like it was inviting people into my life on demand, and I didn't want that.
That's totally fair.
Just like, it's not natural for people to have that kind of access to another person. I don't know.
That's
That's
true.
at least what I think. And I know it's probably comes from an inability to disappoint people. Some would say, why don't you just say no if they ask?
Because people please.
I don't
People
know,
will think of
sometimes
you
no doesn't
poorly.
feel like a complete sentence.
Yeah.
If I said I wasn't available, they want a reason.
Dude.
And maybe the reason is I just, like, I don't want to talk right now, you know? Or I was planning to watch a movie.
Dude, that's something I've been trying to, like, just do more. Like, people are just asking me to do something, or, like, someone's just like, yo, come do this. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really fuck with the idea of doing that right now. Like, I don't really feel like it. Like, I always used to avoid saying that because that was exactly how I was feeling, but that never felt good enough. You know, that never felt good enough of a answer because everyone's offended that you didn't put yourself aside, and then it turns into like an ego thing, you know? I don't think it's ego. I think it's just knowing what you want to do with your time, you know? Like, obviously be nice about it, but be honest about it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way to be rude and just be like, no, why would I want to do that? No, like, just be like, hey man, like, I appreciate the offer, but honestly, like, I'm not really feeling like doing that. I don't feel like it. Like, you could just do that. And it took me like 21 years to realize that. Crazy.
You know, it sounds small, but
Yeah, dude, you wanted to plan your night. You wanted to have your me time. Me time is very important.
maybe
all the time.
that's what I needed, you know?
I love
It feels like
having...
modern day communication was the thief of life.
Yeah, dude.
Now, after a long day, sometimes all I wanted to do to unwind was just, relax.
Yeah, dude.
Relax.
This dude is me.
But
This
saying
dude
I
is
need
so
to
me.
relax never felt like a good enough reason to fall short of somebody else's expectations. Even though
Everyone
it should
expects so much from you.
So I didn't ask for it, I just took it. And if I had to lie to protect that time, I did. Because
Me
I
too.
shouldn't have to justify wanting peace.
Exactly.
And I know, that's avoidant.
It is. I'm such an avoidant personality.
Maybe that was life challenging me to grow. But sometimes I just don't want to grow. Sometimes I just want to rest.
Oh my god, this dude is speaking my language. Sometimes growing is exhausting, and I'm not saying don't grow. Always grow. But dude, sometimes you just want to get some frickin' Oreos, some Doritos, maybe some DoorDash, and like put on Young Sheldon and just not respond to anybody. Like, it is so okay to just enjoy yourself for a night. Who cares? Growing can wait, okay? It can wait. You'll know when the right time is to grow, naturally.
Defeats the purpose of relaxing if I have to grow.
That's how I
while
see it
doing
anyway.
Sometimes I want to say no to the challenge. put a boundary around life itself, which sounds arrogant because it's impossible. You know, and maybe it's a mirror showing me something about myself that, you know, I don't want to see. My unhealthy desire to numb, my avoidance. Maybe it's showing me something deeper. I don't know.
And you know what's super ironic about this whole thing? Him sitting in front of nobody other than a camera, spilling all of his thoughts out right here is growth. Bravo. Ow! I'm fucking missed. Ow.
Maybe the truth is I really was afraid I was incapable of connecting with other people the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
And that I would never feel close to my family and my friends, not the way I wanted to. And maybe that's why I kept telling myself that people only want to use my time, because it's easier to believe that than to imagine that they actually wanted to spend time with me, get to know me.
Yeah, dude, like, it's so rare to find someone that actually wants to just hang out. And not, like, hang out and, like, do anything, but, like, you know, just be in each other's presence. That's why I love having, like, my best friend and my partner. Like, we, for real, would just sit on our phones just in the same room. We know each other are there. Or we would just, like, chill and watch a show, eat some food together. Like, dude, not a word would come out. You know, just mutually existing in the same area, enjoying each other's company. And I think that is such a special form of human connection that's really underrated. Why do you always have to be doing
Some
something?
days the self-hatred really runs so deep, and I still can't picture people actually wanting to talk to me just to talk to me.
Dude, I fucking relate, especially like with YouTube doing well for me, like in recent times. People want to talk to me? Why? I'm really not that special. And like people will glaze you and people will like put you on this pedestal and like, why? Why? I'm not that special. Or like, you tell yourself you're not. And then people will flood your DMs or your comment section being like, listing everything that is special about you, and you're just like, huh? And it takes a very long time to find a balance of not letting that go to your head and accepting that you're cool as fuck.
It's safer to believe that everybody is a time-sucking vampire than to actually risk rejection. You know, I don't know when I became so guarded. I never really felt safe around other people. You know, if something bad happened, I never felt safe enough to share the pain with someone else, so I faced it alone.
Been there.
And with nowhere to let it out.
That's why I'm in therapy,
Built
man.
up over years and years until it got so deep, I couldn't tell you where it began, or how to talk about it, you know?
Yep. Like, where do you
People would
start?
ask me, what's wrong? I just say, I don't know.
I deal with this to this day.
And I used to tell myself that when the pain gets great, when it gets great enough, I'll share. I didn't want to bother anybody. Just felt like, you know, it's not bad enough yet to burden others yet. And then one day, my brother died. And I still couldn't share the pain. Wow. That excuse to keep putting it off, it's bottomless.
Yep.
It won't end.
Ever.
Until I make a beginning.
That's why you
And that
gotta...
loneliness, it just breeds anger, blame, bitterness.
Resentment.
I'd given anything to let that go. I just didn't know how. So when I'm alone, I don't have to face any of that, you know? I'm not disturbed. So anyway, I have my affirmation that I tell myself every day, and preparing me for when I see other people again. And it goes like this: I am likable and I attract genuine connection.
That is a good
I say
affirmation,
that to
dude.
myself every day. Pretty good, right?
I should try that. You should try that too. We need more self-positivity.
Picture, everything surfaces: resentment, worry, doubt, fear.
Yeah, people are either really great or really
Giving
horrible,
my
man.
time forced me to confront all of that. Pushes me to speak up when staying quiet would just feel so much more comfortable and safer. So yeah, I'm protective of my time.
Me
A lot of good that's doing
too.
me now. And it's really because anything that wants to take it also stirs up everything that I'm still trying to keep buried. Anyway, that's it.
The cycle. The cycle.
Alright, I think it's time to...
I fucking loved that. That was so deep. Like, genuinely, I felt connected to this guy through that. That was great. I can't wait to see the paragraph comments about this. I have 2 chins. Me too, buddy. Nobody's perfect, man. I love this guy. I want to just hang out with this guy. He seems so chill. Loki reminds me of my brother. Oh god, oh no. We're back! I don't want to deal with this again. We were having such a good moment.
What am I seeing right now?
Show the camera?
That's fire. That's definitely fire.
Fire? Oh, the trap! The trap! The trap, man, it worked. Oh, that's the end. That was so... That's my favorite one so far. That was like a therapy session. Chillest guy in a liminal space horror dimension. Dude, real. Did this motherfucker just trick me into confronting the reasons behind my feelings of loneliness and teach me how to make chicken parmesan by luring me in with horror? I freaking love this. That was so nice. All right, I'm gonna take a break to eat my food. Yeah, yes sir. Bro hit a jiggy over the bell. What bell, you may ask? I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, let's continue. Yes, please. Boy. This next one's called I Don't Want to Get Better. Sometimes that's real, though. That talk about hit. Dude. Why he looking so shocked? He's like, what is he doing? Oh yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail for sure. That's creepy. Let me get that subtitles.
I decided to come up north last night. Just to get away.
From the main house?
I actually found this place a while back, traveling from the city to Big House.
Okay.
Thinking about my recovery today. My recovery from bad habits.
Yeah, we talked about this in the last video.
Grief. Just never feels like I'm doing enough for my own recovery.
That is so real.
Especially now than my current circumstances where I feel such a lack of security that I don't have time to spend addressing anything that's going on inside. And now with the mirror of other people gone, I don't know. I used to see people judging my habits and I'd feel this pressure. You know, I gotta change something, but
now you don't have that
can't.
drive. Yeah. Because you're not gonna hurt anybody anymore.
It's true, I don't want to. I wondered if anybody else felt that way ever.
Yeah.
You're addicted to something.
Oh my god, dude.
I know it's hurting me and likely other people, but truthfully, I just don't want to stop. To say that I don't want to stop, it's terrifying, you know? To say that to another person is terrifying because it doesn't feel acceptable to say. You know, the truth is, I'm in pain. It's not getting better. And I don't want to work on it. But it's the truth, and the truth is the truth. I don't want to stop.
Try not to cry. For those who don't know, I struggle with addiction, and I've had this exact thought many times.
I needed someone who could hear me say that, but I could never muster the courage. Because to admit that I don't want to stop something that is hurting me, it opens me up for what I fear the most. Being abandoned. You know, it opens the door for somebody to finally say, you're right. You're not worth it if you don't behave. But what is behaving anyway? You know, not inconveniencing you, not inconveniencing other people. I mean, this is me. Now, I mean, you can argue that in the face of addiction that it's not you technically, but the fear that drives me to it is part of me, whether that fear is real or made up. It's insane how I contorted myself. I twist myself into an acceptable version of myself for other people, everyone else. And who makes these ideals? These expectations that we're judged by? Hollywood? Religion? Or just...
I think it's just...
general societal fear of repeating history? I don't know.
I think it comes from an instinctual standpoint where we as humans, most of us, are instinctually social creatures, right? We want to protect our security in our tribe with our group of people. So with said just instincts, it's not even moral compass or anything like that. It's just built into you. You don't want to be alone. And if you're saying, oh yeah, I want to be alone, it was because your tribe doesn't accept you, or you don't like your tribe, or both, or some other third thing. It has been built into the foundations of being human. Like, it's built into our history that we learned since we're conscious. Before we're conscious, like, we're always taught history. We're always taught feelings and what's good and what's bad. You're a toddler, you're a baby. Someone tells you, no, don't do that. Don't hit. Don't do that. Don't scream. Don't, you know, I think it comes from a deep rooted thing that has been passed down for generations. That's my take on it. I could be totally wrong. I have no idea. This is a good thought, though.
Of course, there are bad things out there. Objectively, I can't imagine anyone agreeing with intentionally or overpowering someone or treating someone less than human. I don't. But then I think about the things that we call bad but aren't. I mean, I don't think death, a natural disaster, fit that category. Death isn't bad, it's just unknown.
It's scary.
It's just scary.
Exactly.
A natural disaster is just Earth doing its thing. It's not acting with bad intentions. It just is what it is.
Exactly.
Anyway, all this makes me think of who I molded myself to be for other humans. Also that, God forbid, I wouldn't be abandoned and left for dead. Look at me now. I mean, it happened anyway.
I think that was the first time I saw him smile.
I'm not so sure it matters anymore. I mean, I don't have to be anything anymore. I don't have to be a man, whatever that means. I can cry anytime, anywhere. I can be afraid without the worry of what it says about me. It makes me wonder why I didn't allow myself to do it earlier.
fear of judgment and rejection. It goes back to that instinctual, like, being rejected by your tribe.
Makes me wonder why I didn't just maybe pretend like people were gone all along. But then again, how can I learn to accept these things if no one is around to witness it? How can I be accepted for it and prove the fear wrong if there's no one there?
It's that just endless cycle of helplessness, man.
I guess I'll just have to learn to accept it for myself.
Do you hear that?
Anyway, we got a nester. 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna get out of here before it catches me.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's genuinely horrific. What the hell? That face. Of course, the shortest video in the entire series is like what? Like... Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry, like, I got a little emotional, but, like, you know, I've always thought about what I would do if everyone in the world disappeared like this. What would I do to survive? I never got past that. This is unlocking a whole new fear. My camera. It's just like the fear of being alone with your thoughts. Very real. Well, the Nesters clearly aren't very supportive listeners if that's how they're gonna react. Nestor posing for the thumbnail. Hell yeah. Now I have to. Alright, let's continue. This next one's called I Turned My House Into a Weapon. It's 30 minutes. I'm invested, man. This series caught me so off guard.
Okay, I don't know. Since I've seen another human being.
We're in like a beach town now.
I was attacked by a nester today. I was out on the northern end of the state when...
Ooh, wait a minute. Holy...
I was out on the northern end of the state when I wasn't paying enough attention to my surroundings and I ran into a nester. He tried to...
It was doing the freaking shocked face again. Oh my god. Oh, that's so weird. That is so weird.
And it ripped my shirt. Luckily, it didn't draw any blood. After the attack,
Oh.
I had to quickly regroup and get cleaning supplies.
Okay, we're in Target.
So, I headed for a market. Luckily, I had prepared earlier in the day, reinforcing traps and baking cookies.
Damn!
So
Bro's
when I
got
got
an
back after the
AK.
attack, I could relax and recover while the traps did their job.
This dude
But
is
something
living his
followed me
life.
back. Come right this way.
Half good. Oh, you hear the AK? The trap's working. Log entry. Followed.
I woke up early.
I love this series, man.
It was a quiet morning, so I brewed some coffee and prepped some cookies.
Cookies.
All right, I got
That's just funny as fuck for no
pot of
reason.
coffee brewing. Got a fresh cup right here. I'm gonna prep some cookies for tonight because I'm going to the northern side of the state later today, and
Whoa, I've never seen a basketball hoop like this. What
state.
the hell is this? I've never seen a basketball hoop tree like this. That's crazy.
It's a trek, and I just want something sweet for when I get home, so I'm gonna prep here. It's a super easy recipe. It's 3 ingredients, and it's absolutely delicious. I think that would be really nice for when I get home later tonight. So the ingredients are peanut butter, sugar, and eggs. Like I said, very simple.
Sure.
So we're gonna do 1 cup of peanut butter.
I'm not gonna lie, I still got like a pit in my stomach from that last one.
Next, sugar.
It's getting
And there's the sugar.
just got
Finally,
random
1 egg.
goosebumps too.
Can't believe how simple this recipe is, seriously.
Uh-oh.
1 sec. Okay, everything's all good. Nestor at the door, but he moved on. And this is kind of like the consistency we're getting.
Cool.
So, next we have to roll them into balls and put them on a baking sheet. A little bit of parchment paper.
I want to know what happened
Roll them into balls,
originally.
just like that. Okay.
Like, what happened to him originally, like,
try
when
some
he
batter.
woke up and realized that no one was there? Like, what happened?
All right, come on. So now next what I want to do is I'm going to flatten them into cookies and give them just kind of a cute little design with this fork. So
I like to do a little crisscross design. It's actually a little bit easier if you smush them down first with your hands and then put the design on. Again, the design is optional. I just, I got nothing going on, so. So these are ready to go and be cooled down. And later tonight, I'm gonna bake them.
After prepping the cookies, I made my way north. I had seen on my map there was a clearing with various structures.
Okay.
Some type of facility.
The facility.
And I wanted to see what it was.
Whoa, something was... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure we saw that before. That's creepy, dude. Hang on. There was another one. Are we going to see it? Is that him right there? Dog, I can't tell. Also, I totally forgot to keep looking at the corner of my eye, like, just to see. Ugh. Why are they always, like, mouth agape? The facility.
All right, we're here at this strange facility, so I'm just gonna wander around and see if there's anything.
Is this like a museum?
Here. I found this
art museum?
strange sculpture.
Ugh.
I'm gonna continue to walk the grounds.
I hate random, like, sculptures like this.
It's a cold day
It
today.
really, like, weirds me
Looking
out.
forward to a warm fire tonight.
It's, like, very monolithic.
This one right here.
Oh, God. Dude, imagine seeing this shit at night. I would tweak. Forbidden Playground. Whew.
What is that?
It's like a house. These would be cool album covers, though. Pose with it, dude.
This is a really interesting figure here. This looks like some sort of like a colonial building that's melting. For the last
Whoa, that's really
couple
cool.
weeks, I've been squatting in this house. It's got
Isn't that your childhood
running
home?
water, it has a running stove, it has electricity, although I'm not really supposed to turn it on at this time. Wandering around the cities and the towns that are now vacant. I found a mall, wasn't really anything there.
Okay, we're
Found
doing the
some sort of an underground
recap.
corridor.
Pretty
That's
sure this was
cool.
uploaded before. Damn, so they pre-recorded all of this. This is so weird.
Wow, look at these books.
Oh.
Darkest Hours. I should probably rewrite that book myself.
The audio randomly goes like...
Whoop.
Oof.
Hello.
What's up? It randomly goes like...
I'm gonna keep walking.
Bit crushed, is that the term for it? It just randomly gets weird.
Oh boy.
Like it
I'll tell you
sounds
what,
like
I'm feeling a little
2007.
bit lonely today. You find a weird place like this and you don't have anybody to kind of, share it with. I really miss laughing. I laugh to myself a lot these days, but I miss the camaraderie of laughing with another person.
Dude.
I gotta admit, I used to have some pretty elaborate jokes. I remember as a joke, I changed my name to my father's name, Gail.
Okay.
And I started to dress like him and
I have
wear
not
his
seen this dude
glasses and
smile
stuff like
properly
that.
in a long time.
It was funny. I mean, I think he
That's cool.
apparently he started to get really upset when I started to wear his pajamas and sleep in his bed, make copies of his social security card. Then it got he didn't really think that was funny. I'm gonna take a load off for a minute here. Seems like as good a place to sit as any. Found these hash browns, which sounds pretty good right about now.
Hash browns! Hash browns!
A lot of the supermarkets in this area still have running power, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, the generator's still working at this particular grocery store. Keeps it running, which is nice. I'm feeling a bit jumpy today because I don't know, I've been noticing a lot of folks out in the woods lately outside, at least out back of where I'm staying right now. They haven't really paid me
last
any
time I checked,
attention
I
except
fucking
for
hate it.
one incident. Actually, I had to burn one of these figures that was out in the back of
Yep,
the
we
house.
remember that.
Wow, it really opens up out here. Check it out.
Whoa. Looks like a washing machine. It's like a quarry. Not really, but like... Ugh.
I gotta say, I feel a little bit better being out in this open space than...
I feel like his
close-up
hair's getting
one.
shorter.
Is this like a home that was almost built?
Huh, it's like a little gazebo dome thing.
Got these little stools here.
It's like just entirely foundation.
God, I should have brought gloves. Really not fall time anymore. I mean, it's not like early fall. I wish I kept like a calendar of days. I don't really know exactly what month it is. I'm gonna guess it could honestly be mid-December for all I know.
Really?
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, you gotta start counting those days, man. Is this when he got attacked?
Oh, there's a lookout.
Cool.
Oh,
Stairs. I love interactive, like, sculptures. I mean, they're creepy, but, like, at least you can, like, climb on
I
them.
can see the radio tower from here. And that's about a mile south of my house, so
Okay.
my house is just over those hills.
Yeah, you might want
Can't
to
wait
start
get
getting back.
I really need to start a fire. It's freezing.
Yeah.
A little sculpture, statue, lookout. All right, this is our next bizarre sort of structure we have here.
Can he not get a car?
Bizarre.
Does he have to walk everywhere? I mean, it probably takes a little longer. And it's really hard to get gas, I assume.
This is definitely one of the stranger structures that I found at this facility.
You hear the echo?
Oh, I'm coming down.
This is weirdly, like, iconic as fuck. I love this. Alright, little ranch, maybe? Giant basketball hoop tree. I've never once in my life. Oh, damn. Have you guys ever seen one of these before? I've never once in my life seen these.
This was a much needed fun experience. You know, things have been a little tight, a little serious lately. You know, I've been feeling a bit spooked out by some of what's been going on around my house, you know? A lot of times it feels like, you know, you're pushed out of a place, and I've been starting to get that feeling a little bit more and more lately. It's getting dark, so I do need to get home because I don't want to be out after dark. Things don't get better after dark.
Never.
Once again, I mismanaged my time. As if I'm looking to find pain. I could feel it on my skin.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
when it struck. There was something different about this nester, though. I kept thinking I lost him, and then I'd see him again. Usually they forget quickly, but not this one.
Oh my god.
I was able to gain some distance between me and it. Luckily, it had a very distinct sound, so I could track its distance from me on my CB radio. Next, I had to get some cleaning supplies to wash off the dirt from the attack and calm my nerves.
Okay. We're at Target. The market Target. Oh, market Target.
About this.
God, every Target looks exactly the same, doesn't it? This dude got a whole ass Target to film this. I'm just like thinking behind the scenes, how the hell? Whoa.
That soothes and hydrates the skin, or a soft, calming formula that nourishes and balances
Buble.
the skin.
Target is so weird, man. Low-key comfort store, though. I like Target. It's like my favorite store to go to. Why is Target low-key?
Sure
like
enough,
chill as fuck.
the nester followed me home.
Uh-oh.
I figured if he was going to keep following me, I might as well lead him home into one of my traps. I'd recently updated them, and I was excited to hopefully see them work.
Updated traps.
Now, I'm not a firearm guy. I've never really owned a gun or even held a weapon. But I had recently come across an ammunition store, and I
Sweet.
felt my circumstances warranted it.
I was wondering when they were gonna bring in the gun shit. Like, you think you would just get that immediately, right? Find your nearest gun.
It felt great, being fully stocked up. I felt safe.
Dude. This dude
With
is
my arsenal,
stacked.
I was able to rig a fully automated frontline shooting system that I could control from the comfort of my home.
Dude,
But
hell
in
yeah.
order to do that, I needed to run to a hardware store to get parts and supplies.
Okay, we're in Home Depot now. Wow.
I rigged the system using PVC pipe,
And some caulk. Some cock.
mechanical swivel, connected to a small control box that lets me manually operate and automate the weapons from my
Cool.
home. All a nester needs to do is walk in front of the infrared center and boom.
Boom.
As soon as I got home, I rigged it. The next trap I'm particularly excited about.
I love the
because
trap
it's
shit.
simple yet effective. I call it the mirror trap.
The nesters towards the middle of the state are a bit more
Oh my
brain
God.
dead and mostly blind, unless of course an object is within a few feet of them. I learned that mirror reflections can really confuse these nesters. I set up a series of mirrors on the front and the back lawn. If any nester catches its own reflection in one of the mirrors, it'll likely attack it. They usually get cut up and bleed out. Like I said, simple. Third and final trap throws them off my scent. I call it the sound mat. I rigged a pressure mat outside my front door and connected it to a loudspeaker a few yards from my house. If a nester steps on the mat, it triggers an alarm. The sound draws them away from the house and towards the speaker. I've also left a bunch of brand new shirts soaked in lake water underneath the speaker. The idea is to confuse the scent and keep them focused on the speaker until they hopefully forget me. With the trap set, I felt safe enough to let my guard down. While I waited for the cookies to bake, it took some time to clean myself up.
Oh God. Rest and recovery, please. I was seeing this earlier, I'm just like, I would never be able to relax like that. Watch that hair, dude. Notice how this dude be shaving, too? He'd be shaving, keeping himself clean. I would have let my shit grow out. No, I probably wouldn't have. I would feel too insane.
I always need to take, like, so much shampoo. My hair is so long. I gotta cut it myself soon. Honest conditioner. I haven't conditioned in so long, honestly.
He looked at me like I said something weird.
I really felt the need to condition. It's like, it's just nice. Doesn't always have to be attached to somebody else touching your hair or something. I used to love like going to like a hair salon or someplace where like somebody cuts your hair and they like wash your hair and scrub your head.
Dude, I
Gentle
love
facial cleanser.
I love getting my
I really
head
like
rubbed.
maximizing my time. So while my conditioner is working, let's work on the face. I got this bubble bath stuff, so I'm gonna put this in. I don't know how much to put in, but more bubbles ain't bad, so.
Exactly, it's just gonna overflow, but who cares? Alright, there's a ghost in my room apparently. Hello?
Got a bath bomb too.
Okay. Dude, I haven't taken a bath in so long.
Bath bomb is tickling me to the bottom of the tub.
I just feel... Alright, personally, I don't like baths. Like, they look so relaxing for sure. In a bath, you're legit just sitting in your own filth. And I don't like that idea. So I like to take showers because it feels like it's actually washing off, you know? Let's say I have dirt on my foot. It's still getting off of me. But if I'm just like sitting in the bath with like dirt on my feet, for example, it's just gonna sit there and turn into mud and it's gonna slowly separate and it's just gonna be weird and gross and then it's gonna float to the top and then you're sitting in it and just like, yuck, I don't like it. Like, you know what? Does that make sense? I hope I'm not the only one that thinks this. Let me know in the comments if you do.
Oh, it feels so good to just wash all the dirt from the day off.
See, it got bit crushed again.
That I'm excited
The sun's going
to
crazy
try.
back there.
So I'm gonna try this. This is a face mask. Alright, well, here goes.
I love face masks.
Cucumbers.
Dude. Waiting for something to be at the window.
Now I'm gonna take some deep breaths. In for 4, hold.
This dude
for 6.
is protecting his peace.
I'm gonna try these hydrogel eye pads. Patented 5-day hydration complex.
Did you just eat the cucumber?
That Nestor attack today was scary.
Are you sure it's over with?
The weird thing was I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You can almost always feel a Nestor nearby by the way the air changes. The air will brush my skin like warm Velcro and
Warm Velcro?
my body tingles like a dose of Novocaine wearing off.
That would be called your gut, your instincts, your survival. Because
I
like,
made the mistake of ignoring that feeling in the past, and it's almost got me killed every time.
hell no. Like, I don't know if y'all hear stories, like, there's always this thing that I keep seeing when, like, if you're in the forest, that's like a different level of fear because you're like entirely where your biological fight or flight originated. Maybe I'm talking on my ass. I don't know. It's creepy. I like exploring that feeling. That's why I do horror games.
Part of me wants to pretend that things are normal and that feeling. It is anything but.
Hello?
Training myself to notice the feeling of presence. It's the first line of defense. It's maybe one of the most important survival tactics to hone. Anyway, I've been in this bath a little too long and I'm turning into a prune, so it's been way more than 15 minutes since these flapjacks have been on, so before I do, I can't believe I forgot to do this.
There we go. See, this is what I would do if I were to take a bath. I would need jets of some sort, and I would only be in there for like maybe 10 minutes, and then I would shower after. I would always end it with a shower.
Little lotions and potions over here that I'm looking forward to trying. First,
this dude living his best life. Not really, but like, there we go. I was just talking about this. This dude keeping himself clean. He's reading my mind every single episode.
I'm gonna put on some of this. This is a hydrating face serum.
Dude, I need to get more into skincare. I just be slapping on like basic moisturizer.
Presence, by the way, is only useful with certain types. The ones further south, they tend to give themselves away earlier. They're slow though. Mostly blind unless something's
hearing
right
a
in
tap.
front of them. But once you cross their radius,
wonder if that means anything.
they react fast and without hesitation. They're taller, stronger.
Taller than 7
But they don't
foot
rush
6?
That's the thing about them. Even when you feel their presence, it doesn't mean that they're coming closer. It usually means that they've already noticed you. Running doesn't help.
So do you just walk away?
Tells them who you are. All right, next is this
So you just kind of
moisturizer.
acknowledge each other and...
I can feel my skin just like... I remember my mom when I was a kid, she used to make me water her flowers in the garden. She said if you listen really closely,
They'll be like,
thank you.
yep.
It used to kind of scare me. I was like really little when she told me that. It wasn't like a fun, cute thing. But as I got older, it was kind of funny. Eye cream.
That's funny. Universal experience, I guess.
I used to hate cutting my fingernails as a kid.
Yeah.
For some reason, it always makes my fingernails feel really weird. Once you cut your fingernails and you like touch them, it's like they're like sensitive. I can never really put my finger on it and explain it to other kids. I used to also used to describe when you like lay on your foot and it falls asleep. I used to describe it as it feels like my foot is full of sand. People were like, what? I'm like, yeah, it feels like my foot is full of sand. And my mom was like, I don't know what to do about that.
That makes so much sense. I say it feels like TV static, but like I relate to the fingernail thing. When you're an adult,
Now I'm gonna try this sort of like hair oily, sort of textural.
I'm gonna pause so I don't talk over him. I noticed when you're a kid, cutting your nails feels like it takes like 10 minutes, but you do it as an adult and it takes less than a minute. It takes me like 45 seconds to do both hands. I'm not even joking. Like, it's legit not a hard thing to do. Feet too. Maybe takes a little longer, but I don't know. It's just like, I think that's like really interesting. Like, I don't even remember cutting my nails and I'll be like, I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot I cut my nails. I don't remember when I cut my nails, but my nails are cut. I don't remember when I did that. 2 days ago? Maybe? I'd just be on autopilot.
I was amazed by that Nestor's ability to stalk and follow me today. I'm certain he's on his way to me now. He's got to be out there. I don't know if it was the attack or some are more capable than others and have different abilities in that way.
Could be. Maybe.
But he was locked onto me.
Looking good, dude. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go check on those cookies.
Bro, they're still going?
After I was finished, it was time to enjoy my cookies and do some hunting. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, I'm here. I found this radio in a vacant lake house a ways back. It still works. I rigged it to the antenna on top of my house. It seems counterintuitive, but it's been luring nesters towards my house into the traps.
Dude,
yeah, I figured
that's
keep
so
the surrounding
cool.
areas safer, less nesters for when I do need to go out and get supplies.
Damage control.
What's up, fuckers?
Hey out there, if you're looking for companionship, do I have a deal for you? I know just the place. There's a big house on top of a hill not too far. That one nester who was following me had a very distinct sound. So if I hear him, I'll know. You hear that alarm? You hear it? One was on my front doorstep. Not today. There he is. That's it. That's him.
Let's hope he's not smarter.
Well, he's coming in clear. He's got to be right outside.
Got him.
He didn't even make it past the frontline system.
Dude.
Oh, no. It was a pretty intense day, but very relaxing in the end. Anyway, it's been a long day too, and I'm signing off to hit the hay. Good night.
Dude.
Archivist here. Thank you for watching this log. We're continuing to restore and piece together more footage as new material keeps surfacing. As this is a private investigation, I want to extend a special thanks to our patrons who help sustain the archive.
I see
and welcome to
Bazamalam
those who
over there.
recently joined. I do my best to shape a cohesive narrative from what's available, but much of what we uncover doesn't make it to YouTube. This is where the rest of the archive lives. If you'd like to support the work, access
Cool.
unreleased footage, and help decide which parts of the subject story are revealed next, you can find a link below. Stay vigilant.
Much love, dude. I would, but I don't want to, be reacting to exclusive content. So if you guys want to see stuff that we can't see here, go check out their Patreon, man. I bet it's awesome. Damn, he really did turn his house into a weapon. Ooh, and the latest one is out, and it's the longest one in the whole series. Let's try to finish this before the sun goes fully down. This is called Before Everyone Was Gone. It's another short one. Oh, man. Hear him? Whew.
I've always felt alone,
Okay, we're kind of more deep now.
even before all this.
Ooh, the weird figure.
Like I won't be okay. A looming feeling like I'm constantly on the edge of a dreadful, sad existence and true happiness. And in order to protect that true happiness and evade hell, I need to fight, scratch. I feel pressure. I feel irritable. I feel overworked and misunderstood.
All right.
I feel threatened by everyone. I feel alone.
There's that thud again.
Like my life will crumble unless I grab onto it and shift and work it around.
That makes sense.
If not me, who else will?
Exactly. You are you at the end of the day. You can have everyone that you wanted in your life to
I
be
think I
in your
feel
life.
alone because I was never willing to share the burden. I had girlfriends, family, friends, a recovery network. And while I may be alone in my specific personal endeavors, I was not alone in the struggle of life because everyone in my circle struggled with life. They all had desires, fears, and disappointments and successes. They understand the feeling around all of this. Again, maybe not as it relates to my specific aspirations, but in their own subgroups of life. I could have shared all of this with them.
Gorgeous house, man.
I could be the biggest success or the biggest failure, and they'll always be with me. If only I let them in. I was not alone. But I chose to keep them shut out.
Oh my
And now I
god.
feel alone deeply.
Bit crushed.
You can share what's happening.
Why does that happen to every video?
It's never gonna feel like the perfect time with some people, but saying, I had this thing not work out and I'm just feeling sad. I'm having fear about something and I just want to honor those emotions and share them with someone because it helps me feel less alone. I know I can't fix it right now, but I just need to be heard.
Yeah, it's honestly all you need sometimes.
But I always had this paranoia that this world wants to see me fail.
Yeah.
That it only wants me to get vulnerable so it can use it against me. This world does not want me to succeed because for me to succeed pulls me away from playing the game. And everybody wants you to just shut up and play the game too because then they can feel good about playing.
It distracts them from the emptiness of it all. You know, don't go after your dreams. It's not practical. Get a good job working for someone else. Take a vacation once a year. Marry young. Get a hobby. This is as good as it gets.
Bruh. Not true, by the way. Not true.
And I have this feeling towards a lot of people.
I mean, it is true for a lot of people. But never give up. It's never too late.
This feeling like if I failed, then they get more of what they want from me. So I keep my life quiet, only sharing superficialities, lightly brushing my fears with a smile on my face when really I am a knight covered in rusty armor.
Okay.
Pulling my helmet close so nobody can see my welling eyes. Yeah, maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe I wanted to take from others. So I'm paranoid. My inner world has become what I see in the outer world. I block and I try and manage what everybody knows around me and doesn't know so that I can control the narrative of my life. That's where I go wrong, because what I'm really afraid of is life having its way with me. You know, deep down, I know I'm not in control. I know all these things that I'm trying to keep away are life molding me. And what if I don't like what life molds me into?
That's a valid
I've
question.
Heard people say about their life, you know, I had no idea I was going to end up where I ended up. And that scares me.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want proof from life that I'm going to be okay with what it does with me. I feel like I should have a say. It's my life.
You want to have some
but it's not.
Control.
And I know it.
Is that someone in the window?
Whatever this is was given to me. I didn't create it. And there's too much chaos in this world to dictate where it's headed.
True.
I have control of so little. Some days I fight it. Other days I check out completely.
Me too, man.
Hide, as if I can pause life.
Just want to press the pause button.
Again.
Yep, that's what I do. That's what a lot of people do.
Up and spit out one more time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not always...
I'm always pausing to lick the wounds I received. Trying to continually fight a monster. Anyway.
I mean... That was a very pessimistic one, but there are things in life worth coming out of hiding for. I feel like a lot of times, like we as humans, when we get really down in the dumps, we really generalize everything in our day-to-day lives into one giant clump that we shake our fists at. But what a lot of people just need is a good day every once in a while. And that's really hard for some people to come across, especially for this guy, dude. No one else. How is he going to have a good day? He's all alone, surrounded by practically zombies. So I'm not even gonna say that, but like, I feel like maybe this is me just being tone deaf, but I feel like people generalize too much. I do it too much. Especially, like, I know that when I get really pessimistic, because I do get pessimistic sometimes, I'm a human being just like every one of you guys. I get moments where I'm just like, I fucking hate everything, like, yada, 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 everything sucks, and I'm generalizing right now. I know he went deeper, but, like, just the whole, like, I try again only to get eaten up again. It's chewed out. I think people need to remember that it's never going to just be better forever. Because even if it was better forever, you would find discomfort in it being better forever. You would have too much of one thing. At least I would. I kind of need to have good and bad days. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me looking forward to something. And I'm not saying I'm looking forward to bad days. I'm saying it's so on my bad days, I can look forward to the next good one. Does that make sense? Do y'all pick up what I'm putting down? I don't know. I'm just talking. All right, man. Here's the last one. This just released today. Oh God, he's got blood on his face. We okay, buddy? It's the longest one so far. Let's do it. I'm ready. You ready, Turdley?
Yes. A couple days ago, I decided to head south down the coast.
Water.
Not only have my previous efforts to find other people failed.
Do we still have animals, by the way? Where's all the dogs? The kitties? Deer. Fish.
I was feeling cooped up in Big House.
Wait, you don't think I'd already thought of that? Of course I'd want some furniture in here. Well, I don't have the manpower. I'm here by myself. What are you gonna do? Jump out of the little box and come help me? I hear you. I know you're the captain. No, just shut up, please. Please, I've heard you 100 different. Just.
He's not feeling too good.
I'm sorry.
So I did what anyone else would do when they're stressed. Go on vacation. I also needed to leave for a while because I think some nesters were beginning to suspect I was inside the house.
Oh my god. Oh, there's two of them right there. Holy crap, did you see that?
I decided to go
Oh
to
my
family's
God.
old vacation spot down the coast.
That was
It was a safe
crazy.
haven
Wait.
for me.
I want to take a closer look at these guys. Ugh. Oh my god, this dude looks like frickin' Jack in the Box. Look at how creepy that shit is. Ew. Is that the profile picture? Yes, it is indeed the profile picture. Damn, so they really pre-recorded all of this. That's crazy. This is so interesting. I love this. This is such a cool detail.
I decided to go to my family's old vacation spot down the coast. As a kid, it was a safe haven for me.
Nice.
I didn't need a car, no tall buildings. The water was warmer than the air. I think being in my childhood home all alone has made me long for my people even more. Part of me even wonders if this is my house. If me and my siblings were ever really there. There's evidence of me being there, but it's always with a caveat like, the names me and my childhood friends etched in wood don't look the same.
Right there.
Home movies that I dug out of the ceiling are all scrambled. And I'll retrieve things from my childhood, only to keep misplacing them around the house. It was all getting to me. My plan was to come here, stay where we used to stay, go where we used to go, do what we used to do. I needed something familiar, so I packed up and left. But
Totally.
somewhere along the way, a relaxing weekend got swallowed whole by this world.
Log entry, vacation. What crazy shit's gonna go down in this one?
I was excited the day I left.
He's got blood on his
everything
face.
I used to as a kid.
Okay, first I'm gonna bring my handgun. I carry this with me when I travel. It's light, but it fires heavy. I like the feel of the matte black finish and how it grips. It's simple, accurate, point, shoot. I only use it for desperate measures because the sound can attract other nesters. Second, I need sound makers, which is just basically empty cans and loose change. This will distract nesters and deter them if I get cornered. And
Okay.
of course, I never left for a vacation without my N64.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna bring GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Smash. Also gonna bring some VHS tapes and some other movies.
Sweet.
It's a beautiful day. I'm really happy. I think I've made it through the harshest of the winter. I've
Trying
had
to
this
look.
N64 for 20 years now.
Wow.
It's one of the oldest things that I own. Dates all the way back to when I was 9 years old. Wow. I remember I changed schools that year because the previous school's curriculum was moving too fast and I was diagnosed with a learning disability.
Me too,
They put
twin.
me on these weird meds that were meant to help me focus, but all they really did was take away my appetite and dehydrate me.
That was my
I
reaction
was
to
a new kid, so I
Adderall.
was bullied a lot at this new school.
Yep. No, I
It
totally
was
feel
literally
this.
a year and a half period where I had no friends, I was malnourished, and I was bullied. And to be honest, I think my parents thought I was making it all up.
Which is lame.
So, I didn't feel safe at home, I didn't feel safe at school, which are the two places a kid spends most of their time. So I never felt safe. I used to fake being sick all the time because I was terrified to go to school. I'd make fake throw up, try and convince my parents I was sick.
That's gotta be
I remember one
exhausting,
day
man.
I tried adding mouthwash
because I thought it would give the throw up an off color. My dad took one whiff, smelled the mouthwash, and he knew it was fake. I was going to school.
Damn.
I remember kicking and screaming, and I'll never forget, one day it snowed really bad, and both me and my brother got a snow day. I was so
Dude.
excited.
I miss when school would get canceled
and I
due
got
to
up
weather.
really early. We made 007 movies in the snow with the family camcorder.
Hell yeah.
We'd fight over who was going to play James Bond and who was going to play the villain. And we played on this N64 all day. Nothing has ever come close to the relief that I felt that day. No school, no bullies, no adults, no lying my way into staying home.
Just
Me and
relax.
my brother, in a warm basement, snow falling outside, playing this N64.
Dude, I love days like those. I miss those.
With the dread of the day ending stalking me constantly.
I was reluctant
Yeah.
to go outside that day.
Oh my god. Dude, like, some shit. This would happen with me and my best friend Caden growing up. Like, and dude, do you know what this dude would always say? He was one of these kids that would be like, dude, you know what sucks? We have school tomorrow. And I'd be like, why the fuck would you say that? All love though, dude. Like, that shit's funny, like, looking back at it. But like, that would piss me off.
The radio kept insisting something was out there, and I didn't want to think about it. I've seen it in the woods behind my house.
Is that it right there?
Doesn't look like the other nesters. I watched it slip past one of my traps like it understood it. I don't know if it's seen me, but if it has,
It's like missing
can't shake
half
the
of its
feeling
jaw.
that I won't be okay. All I know is it's out there,
Ew.
wandering.
That's not good.
Look at this Reddleberry cabbage patch. You can make a salad with this summer. It's delicious, super crunchy. There's gonna be no shortage of Reddleberry cabbage. It grows all summer. So this is the stream I'm following. It doesn't look like it now, but the stream will turn into a river, and then that river leads out into the ocean. There are some other maps that are left behind. I see them chiseled on trees, things like that, but it could very well be a nester, a mid-stage nester. It's trying to lure you someplace.
Mid-stage nester.
Very
That's the
dangerous.
first time I've heard about that. So are they like humans that turn into nesters with time? Oh, I see a face. Oh god, it's like a skull.
I had already made it miles from Big House. I just needed to clear past the pit by sundown. And then the next stop was my vacation
I
zone.
desperately want to know what the hell happened to him.
The pit is a natural depression in the earth, also known as a basin. Steep inclines on all sides.
Yep.
Nesters fall into it and can't get out, so it's basically a big pit full of hundreds of nesters.
Oh my god.
It's hard to see at night, so I needed to make sure I cleared it during the day. Along the way, I decided to make a few pit stops. First, the market.
Hannaford? I think it's funny, like, how throughout the US we have completely different grocery stores, but they're all the same. You know what I mean? Gotta get those Starbursts, dude. Fanta!
The second stop was less about necessity,
Oh, hell
more
yeah.
about fulfilling a dream I'd carried with me since childhood.
Dude, I love Guitar Center. What instrument you playing, though? Is it actually guitar? Hey, get me on that drum kit.
It was all mine.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, he does indeed play guitar. He looked like he would play guitar.
It was getting late, so I needed to make some serious headway. I knew I was getting closer because the trees got fewer and farther
Windmills?
between. Eventually, I saw the water in the town I once knew.
Ugh, big ass water tower.
I wasted
Those
no
freak me
time.
out. Same with the windmills.
I ran straight for the ocean.
This is so beautiful.
Dude, I miss the beach. It's been too cold to go to the beach. It's crazy because it's June.
That is where I'll be staying tonight.
After letting the ocean drown out my thoughts for a while, I headed into
Sometimes
town.
you just need to listen to it.
When we were kids,
Wait a minute,
we'd spend morning-
wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt. All aboard the poo-poo train. Yes.
Was running through these alleys before grabbing stacks of pancakes at King's Cottage. Later, I'd meet my grandpa at a little corner store where he'd sip coffee while I drank cold orange soda.
Dude, nostalgia.
The memories were
Very
all
powerful.
rushing back to me.
Does anyone know where this is? I have a feeling this is like Michigan or something.
By the time I made it to our hotel, it was getting dark.
I've never been to
I needed to
Michigan.
make sure the hotel was empty.
It's really cool how he's found all these, like, not overly modernized locations to film at. Alright, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. It is so quiet. Sea spa? Okay. You gonna go upstairs? Or no? What do you do when you get trapped upstairs, you know? Okay, I haven't seen anything. We're silently walking now. This really does give, like, liminal space stuff.
Luckily, hotels have kind of a built-in security system.
Looking behind
Endless
them.
Rooms. There's over 100 rooms in this place. Even if a nester did wander in, it would know where to look or how to find me. The chances of it stumbling upon this room are slim, so for now, I feel safe.
Totally fair. Until it's the frickin'... Ugh. Bed right next to the door like that? Yep. Keep that shit locked. Hell yeah. Any electricity? Oh yeah, we can't because Windows, man. Gotta be quiet.
All right, I think we're safe.
Did you check under the bed? I think I know this song.
All right, let me show you the setup. We've got GoldenEye up right now on the TV.
Hell
great
yeah.
Game.
006 is a lion stealing bastard. Don't believe a word he says.
We got Mario Kart.
Bro's filming a Let's Play.
Yes!
We got Smash Bros.
Hell yeah.
This hand used to freak me out so much.
We got The World Is Not Enough. Underrated, I think. Got a little Fanta right here. Pineapple, the best. We got Fruity Pebbles. Bunch of other snacks over here. And a few of my favorite movies that I brought from home. Doing pretty good.
This is cool.
Crushed a few different sodas. Yeah, I'm eating my weight in sugar tonight.
Dude's living his best life. There's that frickin' thud again. What's with the thud?
Cheers. Man, this is exactly what I needed. I was so pent up at Big House. I just needed to get free and get out. Just to enjoy myself.
Real, dude. I'm like keeping an
It's
eye on that
amazing what
door.
Laughter and playing can do for the soul. Doing things without a purpose, just to enjoy the feeling of doing something. Something that needs no
There's
right
that
out.
thud again. What's the thud?
It calms the inner world to do that. I remember I used to get home from work and I'd sit on my sofa, binge a show, get some takeout, and by the end of the night, I just felt more tired. I needed playfulness, laughter.
Yeah, dude, you need to fulfill that. It's watching a movie.
Watching a movie before bed, but my eyes are getting heavy, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Tomorrow should be fun. I'm gonna explore the town some, hit the boardwalk.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad to be here. It was a good night. Anyway,
Sounds good.
good night.
So that's a flat screen TV, right? So we're definitely not in the 90s. Maybe 2000s? I would say 2010s. Or maybe it's modern day. I don't know. I haven't seen a single frickin' iPhone, so who knows? Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm just curious. He's chefing it up for himself?
Voila.
Look at this dude go. Hell yeah.
Breakfast is perfect if I do say so myself. I love making
Hell
like
yeah.
a bacon and egg sandwich. I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes infused with like mocha and cherries. It's nice to have a whole hotel kitchen to yourself.
Dude, I
Cook up a
bet.
nice breakfast. There was one nester outside that I can see. He seems dormant and sort of lost, so I'm not too worried about him. I don't think it's noticed me. Reminds me a lot of the room we stayed in when we were kids. You know, we had the two beds. Parents slept in this bed, and then all my brother and my sister jam-packed into this bed over here. Fortunately,
We had to stop coming to this hotel because it got so expensive, you know.
I
When we
bet,
were growing
dude.
up, it was affordable for my parents to take me, my brothers and sisters, on a vacation here for like a week. But a couple
A week?
celebrities stayed here, and the prices went way up, and we just couldn't afford it anymore. So
I'm getting comfy.
luckily, there's no bill.
Thank God, dude. Enjoy it.
I'm a full man. I'm gonna get ready. Hit the town.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I love this series so much. These parts, like, lower my cortisol tenfold. It's more of a philosophical masterpiece than it is scary. I like it. But, man, when we do be seeing the nesters, genuinely horrifying. How the hell does he get it so empty? Hit that shit, dude. Nice. He's got a good voice.
This nester has been sort of lurking and inconveniencing my path. I don't think it's seen
Oh
me,
God.
but I'm gonna use a noisemaker to draw some attention.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so he's actually... I've always been waiting for that. Like, I want to see him actively distract one. Like, we always hear about it. Never actually seen one go like, ooh, water slide? Hell yeah.
This is the emptiest I've ever seen this boardwalk.
It looks so uncanny with just the wood, the way it just lines up with
This is
nobody
bringing
on
back
it.
a lot of memories for me, but as expected, this place is completely deserted. Aside from a few nesters here and there, most of them caught a few on the boardwalk.
What would
I don't
happen
know,
if you
feeling
like went
bittersweet
overseas?
right
Like, what if this
You
dude
know?
went to London?
A sadness and
I know he
a
can't.
bit of a joy, a nostalgia. So when I was a kid on vacation, my parents would always take us to this candy store and give us a $5 spending limit. I snuck into that candy store and grabbed one of my favorite candies.
Hell yeah.
Saltwater taffy.
I've never been too into
It's a
taffy.
little hard, but other than that, it's just like I remember. You know, I was always embarrassed to admit it to people, but
What's up, dude?
I really do feel stuck.
How so?
Stuck in the past.
Yeah, me too sometimes.
It's not like I was
Especially
Mr.
lately.
Popular in high school. It's not like a peaking too early thing, but
Me either.
I just miss it.
Me too, dude.
I miss having no responsibility, freeze-dried hopes and dreams that I could enjoy the wonder of without the scary journey it takes to actually get there.
That is real as fuck, dude.
I felt so sure of what I wanted back then.
Mm-hmm.
I walked around like I already had it, like it was gonna be easy,
Yeah.
like the world was mine. I remember the first moment that evaporated, and everything was replaced with fear, worry. It was the very last day of high school. I had stayed late, and when I came outside, the parking lot was completely empty. All my classmates' cars were gone.
Hmm.
I wondered where all my friends were, you know, up until then I always knew. I could knock on the door of the house and there they were. If not there, maybe the chains behind the school smoking pot, maybe the dugout. I could always, with some degree of certainty, know where they were. But when the summer ends and we all go off to college and move away, I won't know where they are anymore.
Yeah, you don't have that
What they're
certainty.
doing, who they're with. Their lives will expand past this 2-mile radius.
Mm-hmm.
Things will be different.
Your whole bubble that you built your whole life is just popped.
I remember walking around the empty parking lot that day. It felt like a cavern opened up in my chest, and a loneliness that had been waiting for years to prey on me got loose. From that moment on, I felt desperate for my friends. Felt desperate for life to stay the same.
Felt this way during quarantine.
I used to dig my fingers into the earth as if I could stop it from turning. I would hear my friends speak of those younger years as if they were a prison. You know, I'd laugh and I'd agree because I was embarrassed. Embarrassed I felt differently. Embarrassed that I couldn't move on. I was
That's fair, man.
embarrassed that I missed them so much.
Bit crushing.
Felt weak to miss.
Why is it weak to miss?
Whoever had the least amount of feelings had the most amount of respect. I wanted to shake my friends and say, did it mean nothing to you? Are you not terrified of where we're going? Of what'll happen to our friendship? Their disdain for our coming of age felt like a spit in the face.
I'm like split in two with
honestly,
both sides of this.
I don't think I ever truly will grieve the loss of that time. Maybe everybody's meant to have their empty parking lot. But
It's scary, man.
and then I heard it.
Uh-oh. I'm grabbing
hear
this.
that?
I do.
The siren began sounding in the distance.
We were having a moment, dude. He about to square up. And it stopped.
I don't know what that sound was. I haven't heard anything of that magnitude ever.
Huh.
I went to search the beach.
Let's hope it's not a giant frickin' nester,
Maybe it
dude.
was just an emergency siren malfunctioning. Or
That sounded a little too...
maybe it was someone trying to reach me.
Ugh.
I
Look at
found
the
nothing
dust.
except I saw a nester. It stopped wandering once it saw me and went dormant.
Right there,
Sweaty.
yeah.
Peaceful. Part of me felt jealous of its tranquility. I decided to distract myself and stop at the old movie theater. Just like we used to.
Dude, I'm going to the movies tonight. I'm gonna go see Backrooms. It just dropped today, as I'm filming this. Having a analog horror, found footage filled day. I'm excited. I'm not seeing anything. I wonder how many, like, did you see it moments I missed. I bet that was one right there. I don't know. Ooh, night vision. Hello. I was wondering if we ever got night vision.
All right, I just checked the theater and it's empty. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna check the projector room and see if I can turn this movie on.
What movie is this?
I tried to focus on the movie, but all I could think about was the siren.
I wonder what that was, dude. That was big. That sounded too throaty.
When I got back to town,
Yeah, there's that siren
I
again.
felt restless. So I took a stroll.
I hear that siren still. Unless that's just
As
ambience.
the day came to a close, I felt sadness. The same sadness I used to feel at the end of a summer, knowing another year was coming and a new monster was on the way.
Foreshadowing? Are we gonna get a frickin' Vita Carnus monolith style giant nester? I will probably tweak. He's just testing the phone. Anyone gonna pick up? Doesn't seem like it.
There it is again.
There's the siren. Ooh, this is getting
Where is
juicy.
that coming from?
I've not seen this dude
Okay. Okay.
genuinely like.
I'm making an executive decision here. I gotta go look for it. I
Why?
know it's nighttime. I don't care. I can't risk missing this again. I mean, I don't know if that's a broken siren or if it's, you know, someone trying to make contact. Unfortunately, I had left my radio on the night before and I realized too late that the batteries had died, so I couldn't track anything with it.
Oh my god, what are we
I heard it coming from
doing?
the beach.
He's so desperate today, so... Okay, it does seem to be a weird tsunami siren? Where does it go? Alright, we're following it. Did it just go nowhere? Oh god. Is that the one that he shot and killed? The cord ended just randomly. Was his room raided? Fuck this, no! This is the first time this has happened in the entire series where something... I've never seen this dude genuinely freaked out. Until now. Oh, hell no. This dude is tweaking. Dude, we're twinning right now. Oh. Whatever you do, don't turn around, don't turn around. That closet's open too. His shit's been ransacked. What was that? I don't know what's going on, dude. It stopped. Check under the bed. Under the bed. Don't let your guard down. I'm so nervous. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh shit! Damn! Oh, ho, ho, ho. It started screaming at him. That looks to be the same one that he saw at the beach. Aw, no! No! I mean, yeah, there's other ones,
to
but...
end my vacation early.
Damn.
Head back to Big House.
Yeah.
More will be coming.
Yeah, watch that blood off, dude. That sucks. Ugh. Gave me goosebumps. What are we doing? Are we burying our guitar? Oh. Rest in peace. He's keeping one. The OG. He used his frickin' prized possession of a childhood toy to save himself in the now. Now he has to mourn the loss of it. Because now it's all about that moment. That's so crazy.
Hey team, Archivist here. Thank you for watching these logs. Currently speaking to you from an upstate New York dig site where we just uncovered a new batch of tapes. So more stuff coming. But before I go, I want to extend a special thank you to our patrons who support the archives and help us continue this work.
Wow.
If you are also interested in supporting and seeing unreleased footage, in-process logs, and assisting me in deciding which footage gets released next, please see the link below. Every support that we get helps us keep the archives going so we can continue our work. So thank you so much and stay vigilant.
Cool, dude. Man, this series is awesome! That's it. That's all I got for now. What a freaking special series, man. This was so different from what I was expecting it to be. I love the emotional undertones to it and also the lightheartedness. This is weirdly super humble of a analog horror series, and it's still terrifying. It still gives you goosebumps, but it also doesn't rely on cheap jump scares, you know? It doesn't rely on just cheap, like, creepy faces. Like, these are well tastefully placed creepiness, you know? I'm so glad. I knew I had a gut feeling like that this series was gonna be good the moment I saw these two. And I'd be seeing the date. It says 2000 something. It could be anywhere between the year 2000 or present day. Or even further. I don't know. It could be taking place in the future. This is so cool, dude. I have so many thoughts, but I don't really know where to go. Other than, like, I deeply resonated with this, man. This, like, I deeply resonated with the messages in here, and I think it's a big representation of mental health and the different aspects of it, and I really like that. I like the undertones that it has. I haven't ever had an analog horror like get me emotional or like make me feel something other than ew or whoa or like, oh my God, you know what I mean? This is like, this hit me so different. Do not be sleeping on this. I will be back for a part 2 once there's more parts to react to. This was a long one. I can't wait to see your guys' reaction, man. Whew. All right, guys. No outro music for this one. I feel like this is good as it is. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. This is gonna be a long one, probably like 2 hours, and I'm gonna go see the Backrooms movie. If you made it this far into the video, comment, gun, with a little period at the end.
Do it or you fake, bruh.
All right, y'all. I got nothing else to say. This series is awesome. See you guys in the next one. Peace the fuck out. Goodbye, guys.